Hey, yo, who's tuning in? Who's tuned in? Hey, hold on. Hey, it's me. What's up, fellas? What's going on? We are back with another Friday stream. A little bit early today, even. Normally it's like 6:30. We're a little early today. Got to figure out something to drop down in the comments. We got some reaction stuff to do today. I actually have a slate of interesting things we're gonna be watching and reacting to today. We're gonna be watching trailers for Terminator 2D No Fate. Is this coming through? Okay. Mouse PI for Hire, The Witcher 4, The Witcher Season 4, Blackwood, which looks pretty cool. That new Quantic Dream game. I only saw snippets of the trailer for that, but not thrilled about it, to be honest with you. Vampire the Masquerade. We're just gonna sit through like 20 minutes of gameplay footage, and we'll be watching the Chapter 2 of Star Wars: Heir to the Empire. I need to make a new logo. This is an out-of-date logo here at the bottom right. It's cool, but I need to make the new one. I can reanimate that to do the same thing. Also, I gotta change the text, because it's actually Evan Prince Plus, not Evan Prince Live. I changed that too. And I gotta renew my fucking Spotify, so my music is back up, because if you go looking for Crossglaive on Spotify right now, you won't find anything. I have some maintenance to do. Right now I'm focused on these Bond videos. It's been taking up a lot of my time. So I imagine we'll wait 5-ish minutes and we'll react to our first thing. Maybe I should play. Maybe we'll end on a game. Hi, Evan. I'll be hanging around as much as I can, but I got to be a responsible, contributing member of the household. Well, you are a father. That is your obligation. Your obligation. Glad to see it. Also, thanks for the email, man. I read through it. I thought that was a really thoughtful email. It was well thought out. It was interesting. Yeah, that was cool. I appreciate that. That was I woke up to that. Like, I woke up this morning and I looked at a couple of things. I know you're not supposed to look at your phone first thing after waking up. I try not to, but sometimes I wake up and I just look at my phone, and I opened my email. I saw that email. That was a nice like early thing to wake up to this morning. Maybe we'll play a round or two of Marvel Rivals. Anybody interested in that? Marvel Rivals? You guys ever see that clip of Bradley Martin hearing somebody say something about Margot Robbie, and he mishears it as Marvel Rivals? That's one of my favorite clips of all time. Somebody says, "Oh yeah, that's got like Margot Robbie," and he says, "Oh dude, I fucking love that game." It's so funny. Probably a couple of minutes we'll react to Terminator 2D No Fate, I imagine. Shark Dentist. I don't know how I'm supposed to not watch that, to be honest with you. I think I have to watch Shark Dentist. Man, so every time we do a reaction stream, I go into incognito YouTube account so I don't mess up my algorithm for my own like personal channel. And man, some of the stuff it recommends you is crazy. Alright, I think we're gonna start the stream off with Shark Dentist, actually. Well, hold on. Not ready just yet. I can't believe this is a real game. Kind of in shock. It was nice to be a bit more serious than usual and sincere. Looking forward to T2 Dark Fate. We'll be reacting to that trailer right after Shark Dentist. Bobby T, what's good? Welcome to the chat. What's good, Evan? Hope all is well. Really enjoy the content. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed the Tomorrow Never Dies video. Hard at work on the next Bond video. Very excited about it. It'll be coming along soon. I think I'm actually just going to do nothing but Bond content for the rest of the year. I said in my last members and patron only like channel production update that I was going to do like Daikatana and Quake 3 and 4, but I think I'm actually going to shelf all that, and I'm just going to do Bond games for the rest of the year, because First Light comes out in March, and I want to basically be done with Bond games and able to dive full on into that. So I hope you like that Tomorrow Never Dies video, because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be nothing but Bond for the rest of the year, because we got to do World Is Not Enough, Agent Under Fire, Nightfire, Everything or Nothing, GoldenEye Rogue Agent, From Russia with Love, Quantum of Solace, Bloodstone, the GoldenEye remake, and then that one weird game they did in 2012 called 007 Legends. All right, let's react to some trailers here. We're gonna do Shark Dentist, which is a real game. Here it is. We're off to a great start. There's quite a few Bond games to cover. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I got to try to get through all of them by March. Is the thing. Wow, it actually is a dentist simulator. I think Carly would like this. Maybe not. Just in time for Halloween. This is streamer bait game for sure. I need to pick a good Halloween game to play. I found a couple that I was interested in. You think this would be a good Halloween evening game to stream? That's interesting. Oh, so you can walk around. It's not just like a simulator game. I really like the wacky horror string music. Dude, what I would love to know how the developer of this game pitched it to people. Okay, she's cleaning teeth. Ew. Mortuary assistant, but sharks instead of demons. That's how it looks. Oh, damn, they got the hammerhead. Is it weird that I kind of see what they're going for? If you hear like crunching and clicking, that is my puppy. He's not a puppy, he's 4 years old. He's about to be 4 years old, but he is chewing on his bone. And unlike some other streamers, I let him do whatever he wants. He can do anything he wants. And he wants to be chewing on his bone right now. So if you hear like clicking in the background, that's what you're hearing. All right, up next, Terminator 2D, No Fate. I believe Michael recommended me to wishlist this, so it's been on my Steam wishlist for a while. I think I looked at a little bit of footage for it back in the day, but I'm excited to get a closer look at it. The game logo really looks like a production company logo. It does. I thought that was the name of the studio for a second, but it's the logo for the game itself. Puppy tax time. What does puppy tax mean? Does that mean show the puppy? I don't know how I would do that. This is a webcam. He's on the other side of the room. Maybe I could probably take a picture of him and then show just my phone screen. Let me see if I can do that. He's hiding under the chair right now. Shadow. Oh, you're hiding under the chair, son? He's hiding under the chair. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's him. He's way over there on the other side of the room. He's chewing on his bone. That's what it is. The bone is under the chair, and he's posted up. He had his walk like 30. Well, it was like an hour and a half ago. But after he's walked, he likes to just lay and lounge. Bothering you, the pup always runs the house. Well, in good people's houses. All right, let's see. That's a good rendition of the.
Welcome to an exclusive look into Terminator 2D No Fate.
Okay, so this
I'm
is
Mike Tucker, the lead
classic
programmer
2D.
and designer of Bitmap Bureau's upcoming game.
Okay, you got some Sarah
And
Connor
today I'm
gameplay.
teaming up
Great
with IGN
movie.
to showcase an exciting element of our project. The No
Oh, I
Fate
like that
decision.
slide. Oh, and you can, dude.
The
Anytime a
first time the
game
player
lets you
plays
grab
through
somebody
story
as a
mode, they will
hostage,
get the full
I'm
canon accurate
sold.
experience,
Like that's one of my favorite
with
things
all
to
the
do in
iconic
games.
moments being portrayed in gameplay or stunning pixel art.
Might need a photo in the community tab later so we can really see.
Playthroughs,
All right,
the player will
I
have a
can
chance to
I can
alter fate
take some
and
good
change the
photos of
events
him
the
and
movie.
post it on the community tab.
The consequences of this decision will ripple throughout the rest of the game, and you will see the effects through secret levels being unlocked, weapon loadouts being affected, and the storylines of our characters being forever changed for better or
I'm
worse.
sorry, buddy. That scared him. I'm sorry, friend.
An example of this can be found in our cyber
Sorry, I'm paying
HQ
attention.
level and the ways in which
This
our
looks
characters
awesome.
approach this mission. In the main story, John
Yeah,
has ordered
2D
the
like side
to not harm
scrollers. I'm a
anyone.
sucker for
And as
those.
such, when the player assaults the HQ,
He needs reassurance
Sarah
because
goes
I
for a less deadly approach, utilizing
slammed
a
my
pistol,
chair.
while the T-800 is not involved in dealing with the SWAT team. However,
This is
there
super
also
high
a version
quality.
Of this level with a far more
This
ruthless
game looks so
Sarah,
good. Welcome to the stream,
transformed
Aiden.
because of the
Yeah,
player's
this looks
choices.
really good. If you like
And
side
here she
scroller,
wields an
like
assault
Contra,
rifle, while
like
the
games,
T-800
this
can be
is
let off the chain and used to mow down the SWAT team with his classic minigun. Adding in this pivotal decision the player must make gave us a way of staying accurate to the movie, while also opening up the possibility of new scenarios and gameplay ideas that can make repeat playthroughs both rewarding and entertaining, allowing fans of the franchise to experience battles they have only ever dreamed of before.
I'll tell you something. I really hope that
We
this
will leave
game.
this No Fate decision as secret for now. But
I
just
hope
know
this
that you
game
must
sets a
face fate to
precedent
save
for
humanity, however you choose
video
to
game
take on Skynet
adaptations
and
of old
Cyberdyne.
movies.
We hope you have enjoyed this brief look at Terminator 2D No Fate and are excited to play it when the game drops on November 26th.
Oh, that's soon. Yeah, if you can do an adaptation of a game, when was this, 1995 or something like that? If you can do an adaptation of a game of a movie this old, I mean, Star Wars, come on. Watch ZVP when you can. Shout out, thank you for the
ZVP when you can.
Thank you for the $1.99, Eric. I much appreciate that. I don't know what ZVP is. You're gonna have to tell me what that is. Please, I don't know, but I will watch it. Hey man, loved your Tomorrow Never Dies video. Please tell me you're gonna cover The World Is Not Enough, PSX, and N64 Hell, all PS2 bonds. Aiden, you already know it, brother. I was just talking about that before you joined the stream. The World Is Not Enough video is in production. I just finished the PS1 game today. I beat it, got all the footage for it. I went through some of the Game Boy Color game. I already went through the Nintendo 64 game, finished that yesterday, got all the footage. The script is in production. I wrote 2,000 words of the script today. That's coming, and I was saying earlier, I'm just gonna do nothing but Bond games for the rest of the year. Probably, I'm gonna do World Is Not Enough, Age Under Fire, Nightfire. I'm just gonna go all through Bond. It's just gonna be Bond. Anyways, if you can do an adaptation of a game this old, you should be able to do Star Wars adaptation. I want another Phantom Menace adaptation. That's what I want. Hype as hell, thank you, sir. Not only does it look good, but I get to say I told you so. Well, it does look really good. That might be something. That might be a good game for stream on November. All right, what was it? AZP, AVP, ZVP. I had Alien versus Predator on the mind. Blast Inc. This looks like it could be feature licensed music. Okay, we might have to save this for later. I don't want to get my stream copyright claim so close to the beginning of the video if it's got licensed music, but I mean, it's 13 million views, so it looks really good. We will definitely be watching it, but we might save that for like 45 minutes later into the stream. Huge Bond guy, so I'm landed. Found you through your Star Wars game videos, Phantom Menace to be exact. Hey, kindred spirits right there. Yeah, I'm also a huge Bond guy. I've finished reading 2 of the Ian Fleming novels earlier. I finished the second one earlier this year. I got Moonraker over there. I'm going through it. I'm reviewing the Bond movies too. If you become a member or a patron, you see those as well. You don't think it does? Okay, well we might move it up and watch a little bit earlier. I have a few more trailers to go through then we might do this right before we do the Heir to the Empire Chapter 2. But we're definitely watching it, Eric. Okay, let's knock out these other trailers so we can get to ZVP. Next up is Mouse PI for Hire. Let's check this out. This is something I've been interested in for a while because
Beware, Detective Pepper's in the house.
I mean, I like boomer shooters,
From
and
the beginning,
this is really
I
like
knew
creative and
that
interesting.
This game is like no other.
They won't even know what hit them.
Everything you see, characters.
The art style is
weapons,
incredible.
It's drawn by hand.
You can tell it's drawn
frame
by hand.
frame.
We've designed the game around you having fun.
Imagine that. What a novel concept. Developers designing a game around you having fun?
Inspired by locations from the
What?
from that era.
However, how we designed it and how players use it might be a completely different scenario.
It's handcrafted entertainment full of love.
I
made
feel like
for
I'm almost
people,
obligated to
real
buy this
people.
game just because it represents such a human experience of developing art.
Oh boy, here we go.
October 28th. Looks really cool. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped about that game. I think it looks really great. Let's check out... all right, next up is The Witcher Season 4 exclusive clip. It's only 39 seconds long. He doesn't look bad. He doesn't look bad as Geralt at all. But man, it's hard to recover from knowing why Henry Cavill is not Geralt anymore, you know? It's hard to just get over that. It reminds me, I wonder what Henry Cavill is thinking right now. He's probably thinking about Highlander, because that's what he's filming. Games are supposed to be fun. Someone needs to remind Bungie to make Destiny 2 fun again. Not going to happen. Time to just find a different game to sink your time into, brother. Lawrence grew out his totally real hair, not a wig. Yeah, totally. That was absolutely real. Definitely not a wig. But yeah, losing Cavill is crazy. All right, what's up next? Blackwood. This was something I think got revealed more recently. Looks exciting. It looks like something I would really like. It's got like sleeping dogs combat and stuff. Let's give it a look. There can be only one. Well, you would know all about Highlander, huh? You're in the Highlands.
Have to get in my car.
I don't love it when games have protagonists talk to themselves like that because it's hard to do that in a way that sounds natural. But I mean, graphically it looks good. And it looks like the exact type of game I like. A little third-person action, some cover shooting.
Keep your head down.
High hopes for Season 4, and this isn't going to be it. No more episodes. Yeah, this is it. They're ending on Liam Hemsworth. Crazy. You see, that's the kind of stuff that gets me. When I start seeing shit like that, I'm like, all right, well, you have my attention at the very least. If your game releases and it's optimized and it plays, John Wick 4, you saw this movie? Yeah, very John Wick inspired, obviously, which I love that. Huge John Wick fan, at least of the first 3. Jedi Knight Dark Forces videos, might need to just play through all those again. Oh, dude, definitely. I love little dynamic environmental executions like that. Oh, we get the Max Payne leap. Just the combat flow, the movement, it all looks very dynamic if it actually plays half as fluid as this looks. And the music's really good too. Very visceral looking gameplay. Okay, this looks like a cutscene. Okay, we're getting the hand-to-hand combat. Oh, it looks so fun. Games like this are just like totally my speed. And since we're not getting a Sleeping Dogs 2, this could fill that gap. I wonder who the actor they got to portray this protagonist is. The same location as the big mid-film fight in John Wick 4. It looks like it. And maybe it is. That location's in, was it France? In Paris?
Let's get you fixed.
I haven't seen it since I watched it in theaters. Cool car. Interesting little logo too. I like it. That's something I would buy. That's something I will probably end up playing. At the very least to stream, possibly make a video on. Cool. Yeah. I'm excited for that. That looks really fun. That looks completely up my alley. Alright, up next, let's take a look at Quantic Dream's new game, Spellcasters Chronicles. Now this one is something special because I'm a huge Quantic Dream fan. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I loved Heavy Rain. I liked Beyond Two Souls. I really loved Detroit Become Human. So it's hard to beat a lot of Quantic Dream games in terms of just like fun storytelling, feeling like the choices you're making matter. And so I've just been sitting around waiting for them to announce more details on Star Wars Eclipse. But instead, they said they're working on it. They said, we're working on Star Wars Eclipse. But instead of Star Wars Eclipse details, what we get instead is Quantic Dream's new game, Spellcasters Chronicles. Now, I have some pet theories about this game. But let's just watch the trailer, and I'll talk about the theories after. Still lead guy. Yes, it's David Cage is still head of Quantic Dream.
Present and future entwine. Where the gods once shaped the fate of man and empires.
I
The
hate
gods are
this
gone,
art style.
and in the chaos they left behind, some of us obtained abilities no mortal was meant to hold. To break the laws of
I liked
nature,
it when Marvel Rivals did it,
command legions of
and I
beasts,
haven't liked it in any other game I've seen.
elements to their will, summon storms of fire and fortresses
Oh,
of iron.
fuck. Sorry, I'm not showing you the vid. You're right. My
to
bad.
unleash even the might of the legendary titans.
These character designs are so fucking, like, generic.
This battle may save our world.
They're like try-hard generic. They're like, please look how unique our character design is kind of generic.
Destruction. One thing is for certain. Our future is in your hands.
Yeah, I'm not... Alright, so my theory on this game is that Quantic Dream needed to make some money to fund Star Wars Eclipse, which is what they're working on. And so my hope is that they're just putting this out there to try to get some costs in. I'm hoping that they just spent just enough to make a really solid, like, 1 or 2 map little MOBA, which I think was what this is, so they can pull in some microtransaction revenue and fund Star Wars Eclipse, which is what they really want to be making. I hope. Can't wait for this to be canceled a week after release. I don't know. Probably, dude. Don't forget the neon. It never stops with these people. Always with the neon. Everything, I say this on Twitter a lot. Anybody who follows me on Twitter, it always looks like candy wrappers. All of these games look like candy wrappers. They're bright and colorful. They're like jingling fucking keys in front of my eyes. David Cage is the best game developer of all time, at least to himself anyway. I think Hideo Kojima's got him beat on self-developer love. Second Sight, from the same people who made Time Splitters. Never heard of it, but I do like... I've only played the first Time Splitters, but I did like it. I thought it was pretty good. Which actor would you like to meet? Probably Henry Cavill. I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm a bit of a fanboy for old Henry Cavill. All right. What else we got? We got 13 minutes of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 gameplay, which we're going to react to, but I'm probably not going to have very much positive to say because I think this game is going to be fucking ass. Hang on, let me get a canned drink from over here. Coming over here. Sparkling water. It sparkles. All right. All right, so let's react to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, first 12 minutes of gameplay. This game has been in development for like 8 years or something like that. I don't even know why they have bothered putting it out. They probably should have cut their losses after they canceled the original version of this game. But let's try to give it a chance. Sword, very sick. Yeah, very sick, very generic. All right, here we go.
Kindred was torpor against my will, an elder of my kind.
I would be the beast incarnate.
Welcome to Chat Vodka.
And none here would survive my hunger or my rage.
All right, so these characters do not look created. That doesn't mean there isn't a character creation, but...
The gateway to Alaska, the city of flowers, that one never took off. The Emerald City, in the 80s, when they were trying to give it a spit shine. Layers upon layers of history, each trying to mask the ones below. But Queen City...
Yeah, I saw that, Vodka.
When you dig under the polish. Blue bloods and castles, peasants in the gutter.
Can you make the vampire look cooler? Is that not allowed? I'm leaning towards it not being allowed, based on what I know about this game so far.
When the weight of a crown gets too heavy.
Isn't this game being done by the Chinese room, who really only have walking simulators under their belt?
You need a firebrand, a revolutionary, a despot, a murderer, or maybe just someone with a real big axe to grind. If I were a betting man, I'd say the heads are just starting to roll. And I am a betting man.
It's very self-indulgent on the time it's taking for this narration. My Chemical Romance tickets? Those are probably very expensive, brother.
Hey, are you okay? Frank,
Here we go. We got some gameplay. Graphically, it looks great.
get someone on that radio. Take it easy. I got you. Don't try to move. Are you hurt?
Okay, we're opening straight with feeding on the blood of the innocent. Okay, I don't hate that. Never got a third game. That's a whole thing. I could talk about that. The Darkness is a very special game. Maybe I'll do videos on them later.
What? Where?
Visually, it's excellent.
Cannot be found like this.
Voice acting implies there's a lot of rumors that this game isn't going to have character creation, or at least not a very in-depth character creation.
More evidence. I must be careful.
The movement looks good. Great fidelity. Looks like Far Cry. Yeah, it's got like that kind of like 7th and 8th generation FPS movement going on.
That's not my voice. My mouth it's coming out of either.
Dying like the beast?
I know the back of my hand like the back
No.
of my hand. And
No, don't do this. Please don't do this.
Speaks.
so you can hear me. Well, good evening.
Why do modern games insist on doing this? Why do modern games insist on figuring out a way to attach a speaking voice to your protagonist?
I'm still asleep. Give me a moment.
And it's a voice coming out of your hand. I bet you the original game didn't have that. A modern game is like, we need a voice to constantly spoon feed the story to the player, otherwise they won't know. We need a narrating voice to spoon feed the story to the player because the player is a fool. When developers do shit like this, it's because the developers think you're a fool.
A vampire, like yourself. A kindred. Malkavian by blood. And I was, and still am, a detective. Matter of fact, I just...
The UE5. Look, that looks so rare these days. Yeah, you don't find games that look like they're in Unreal Engine 5 anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's not attached to your hand.
Insensible for years. I know not how many.
Far Cry, Cyberpunk 2077 looks like Far Cry. Yeah.
Torpor, huh? The sleep of the dead asleep. Interesting. I guess we don't have much to go off of. Except you've got a Malkavian and a mark. It's something. Let's try this. You hit me with some questions. Maybe it'll spark an idea.
You'd rather play Blood Rain? Blood Rain's probably better.
My head. Do you truly remember nothing?
My memory's a jigsaw right now, and I'm still working on the edges.
I'll answer that question after the video, John.
Some sort of investigation. But how it got me here, I don't know. Breaking and entering skulls was never my forte.
Do you recognize this mark, child of Malkav?
I don't think
What is this?
But if poets and philosophers are to be believed, there's one thing I can tell you. When we want something to belong to us, we mark it. I'd say someone has claimed you. From where I sit, I can understand.
Blood Rain. See, I've never played a Blood Rain game in my life. Maybe I'll get around to them.
Centuries of strength in these veins. Someone covets you. Question is, who?
Blood Rain 2 is better than EMC2. That's quite the assertion.
If I may, I'd recommend we get somewhere safe. I know a place.
Okay, so it is an attached voice.
Supposing we're still
Got to be that prey game. Actually, yeah, that answers that's perfect answer.
Very well.
Did that voice just come out of my freaking hand?
Sounds good.
Play Blood Rain, Evanson. At some point, maybe I will. I know they've been remade for sale recently.
For now,
Maybe you both of them play this.
you can call me Fire.
Okay, the fact that she voice acts her name as Fire, spelled so fucking stupidly, by the way. The spelling of her name being Fire is a giant red flag that this game is going to be ass. That is the name a middle school emo girl would have given to herself on her Tumblr page in 2007.
I can handle these mortals.
It's about some generic white dude that gets vampirized but has to maintain his Blood Ryan? Hell yeah, that's the better game. Oh, by the way, do you hear the voices still talking through her freaking hand?
Elevator's as broke as a Monday night streetwalker.
I bet you anything that when this game was the original version of this game that was supposed to release in 2019 that had writing from Chris Avalon, I bet you none of this shit was in it.
Never mind, just go, go! My. That was what they called telekinesis, right?
Everything that happens, he has to describe it because the developers think you're a Neanderthal. The developers have to explain exactly what you're seeing because the developers think that you are stupid. They fucking resent you. They think that if they don't have a voice tell you what just happened, you are too stupid to know what it is. It drives me crazy. I cannot stand when developers do this shit.
Think you can distract him somehow?
Shut the
Conspicuous. You don't want to fight here.
Hello? Someone there?
You are an ape. The developers clearly think you are. I'm not a big Dark Souls fan, but I'll tell you one thing. I have always understood the appeal, and I completely empathize with the fans of that series. Rant Evans on rant. Well, the detail work in these environments is great. I'll give them that.
Jehoshaphat H. Christ, you are something else.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Do you know how much better this entire sequence would be if that voice wasn't speaking? Players can figure stuff out on their own. I don't think they can conceive that. They don't even give you the chance, dude. How much better would this be if it was just quiet and the player was able to immerse themselves in the atmosphere? You know, how the first game was an immersive sim? Needs Jared Leto and Adi Shankar for... Yeah, that's... Damn the souls to that fate. Having their favorite property adapted by Adi Shankar with starring Jared Leto. They don't deserve that, man.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
Older than your country by 150 years.
Oh. Huh. Right.
Now be quiet.
Yes, please, be quiet.
Smile for the camera, sweetheart. This one goes out to all the fans of slaughtered pigs.
The ghouls.
In case you didn't notice, gonna bring the PD down on our necks.
Thanks for telling me. I didn't understand that it was a ghoul by the text talking about ghouls and the giant word ghouls painted in white paint on the wall. I wouldn't have known it was a ghoul if you hadn't fucking spelled it out for me. Play the new Skate. The tutorial go on, never shut up. I don't think I could. Well, that looks cool at least. The gameplay looks fun. This looks like a game I would enjoy playing. Neat little, like, third-person thing going on. I'm surprised. This is the Chinese room, right? I'm surprised how good that actually looked gameplay-wise. Did I just snap that guy's neck with my own freaking talking hands? Oh, an Anarch ghoul.
Can't be much longer before someone else is in here. I can smell it.
You see,
Kill them too.
that's all the dialogue you need. Tried the demo, of course, yesterday. The voice of a sentient ship in that game kind of makes sense since the picture on screen is such a narrow window. It could call stuff out of view. Yeah, and that's fine, but just because it can be made to make sense in world doesn't mean that it benefits the game and design concept. So for instance, Alien Isolation has plenty of opportunities where they could have had a narrating voice telling you what to do, and a couple cases that is the case. But for the most part, they don't, because it damages the immersion. The music's good. I like this music. It's very fitting. Like, very low-key kind of alternative grunge. I love the execution anime. Oh, that's neat. Okay, the combat looks fantastic.
Cops will be through here.
I'm a fan of the combat, the way that looks, but I just wish Fabian would stop speaking.
I'll just put it down to Seattle being Seattle.
I think the combat looks great.
Welcome to Seattle. Come on, the haven's not far.
What year is this?
It ain't a must spy for you. Probably isn't for me either. We'll see.
I've been asleep for 100 years.
Only building the mechanic in where it supports the gameplay, not props up poor storytelling.
There's a thing. Well then, welcome to the 21st century.
I like the idea of being a 21st, 150-year-old vampire. What happened to the original game? We still don't know that, but I want to know so badly what happened to that original game. Because it looked nothing like this. Alright. Oh, what's up? What's up, Dizzy Lane? Welcome to the stream. Okay, what's up next? We got ZVP, which was recommended by Eric earlier. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Let's see what Eric's got for us. 3 more? Damn. I was not ready for that to be a Predator tie-in. That's really cool. That's really cool. They did a good job on that. I hope somebody hires them. to do something. After Samurai Blade of Immortal, what a fan film. Yeah, that's crazy quality for a fan film. Like, at first I was like, okay, I can see, like, the After Effects green screen smoke effect. But the look of the Predator himself, that looked, like, legit. Like, some of the special effects looked questionable, but the actual look of the Predator is crazy. That's great. All right, we got one more thing we're going to react to. Star Wars Heir to the Empire Chapter 2. Just to fill you guys in. Most of you already know because it's always the same people tuning into my stream. We've been watching... last Friday we watched Star Wars Heir to the Empire Chapter 1, which is the CGI fan film for Heir to the Empire, adapting the whole book. It's already done, but he's re-releasing the episodes with updated special effects and everything. So we're going to jump into that every Friday. Unless something crazy happens, we're going to be tuning in to watch a new chapter of Heir to the Empire and react to it together. So let's do it. My Star Wars fans, buckle up. It's only like 8 minutes, so about the same as the last one. Shit, wait. Here we go.
Hello, Ben. It's been a while.
I love the fact that they put him in, like, the accurate
I'm afraid it will be longer
outfit.
still until the next time. I've come to say goodbye.
That looks nothing like Alec Guinness, by the way.
You can't leave us, Ben. We need you. You don't need me. You are a Jedi, strong in the Force, but you must never relax your guard.
Better voice acting this time around.
The Empire is gone, but the dark side is still powerful. Never forget that. I won't. You will yet face great dangers, but you will also find new allies at times and places where you expect them least.
New allies?
I like this voice actor for Luke.
I have lingered too long already, and can no longer postpone my journey from this life to what lies beyond. You too will face this same journey one day. I loved you as a son, as a student, and as a friend. Until we meet again, may the Force be with you.
I like that Coruscant backdrop.
And the last of the Jedi. Not the last of the old Jedi, Luke. The first of the new.
What an inspiring sentiment. Not the last of the old, the first of the new.
I'm over here, 3PO.
Master Luke.
Oh, 3PO looks great.
Sorry to disturb you.
That's alright. I'm just missing Ben tonight.
Oh, you're not alone. See, Luke, you got 3PO.
He was always very kind to me, and also to R2, of course.
You might have just delivered his final lesson to me.
Oh?
Governments and entire planets are important, 3PO. But when you sift everything down, they're just made up of people. And a Jedi can't get so caught up in matters of galactic importance that it interferes with his concern for individual people. Or for individual droids.
Oh, I see, sir. Well, if you are indeed all right, I expect I should be on my way.
Sure. 3PO? What made you come up here in the first place?
Mistress Leia sent me. She said you were in some kind of distress.
Show off.
I beg your pardon,
I
sir?
think...
Leia's showing off her new Jedi skills. Proving even in the middle of the night she can pick up on my mood.
I think that this is word for word an adaptation, like keeping every word the same.
I love her.
I'll
But
deliver the message,
you
sir.
might be seeing why adaptations of books to movies change the words around. It's because whenever, a lot of times, whenever you read dialogue from books out loud, it's not quite natural. And that's just a side effect of having to write so much in one book for authors. All the writing I've done, I'm well aware of that.
My stomach isn't really bothering me at the moment. It's Luke. The same thing that's been bothering him for the past 9 weeks. Has it been that long? You've been busy. I don't know, Winter.
Clearly a lot of passion has gone into this project.
Perhaps it's something to do with your pregnancy.
I mean, look at the
9
billowing
weeks ago,
of
but
the
it's just about right.
cloth material.
But it's also when Mon Mothma and Admiral Akbar were pushing to move the government seat to Coruscant. Also about the time we started getting reports of some mysterious tactical genius having taken over command of the Imperial fleet.
I suppose you'll
Coruscant.
just have to wait until he's ready to talk to you. Perhaps Captain Solo will be able to draw him out when he returns.
Maybe.
Good night, Your Highness.
This is already better than The Last Jedi? Oh yeah. Significantly. Yeah, Disney had fire and they threw it away. Coruscant? Very well done.
Didn't we just leave this party? Don't worry, he'll be here. It's just Travis. I don't think he's ever been on time for anything in his whole life.
Hello, Solo.
Travis, long time no see. Have a seat.
The Han impersonation's pretty good.
As soon as you put your hands on the table.
Come on, we're old buddies, remember?
Sure we are. I hear you've gone respectable.
Respectable is such a vague word.
Oh, well, let's be specific. You joined the Rebel Alliance, made a general, married a princess.
It's not the Rebel Alliance anymore, is it?
I resigned the general part a while back.
Forgive me. So what's all this about? A warning?
Nothing like that.
That's the creator of this series voicing the that guy.
Because if it is,
it isn't.
Not Han, the other guy. That's the creator of the other guy is the creator of the series itself.
If you're looking to earn some quick and honest money, this would be a good time to do it.
So what's the catch?
No catch. We just need ships and pilots to get the interstellar trade going again. You've got them.
Why work for you and your pittance directly? Why can't we just smuggle this stuff?
How much they paid Harrison Ford to do this?
You could.
They couldn't have paid him enough. He wouldn't have done it.
Trade tariffs, it would make hiring smugglers worthwhile. In this case, they won't.
Oh, come on, Solo. You expect me to believe that?
What are you going to do instead?
That's a good little touch, having a Rodian walk by.
Yeah, for now. But their territories have been shrinking for 5 years straight.
Maybe. Maybe not. I hear rumors there's someone new in charge out there. Someone who's been giving you a lot of trouble. Like in the Abroad Sky system. Well, it really was nice seeing you again, Solo. But I gotta go.
Just give your people our offer.
Oh, I will. Might even be someone who'll take
Oh, I think that's an HK droid in the background. Oh, maybe not. It just kind of looked like it.
Who exactly is the big fish in the pond now that Jabba's gone?
That's really a secret. Talon Card.
Where can I find him?
Oh, you'd like to know that, wouldn't you? Maybe someday I'll tell you.
Travis.
Gotta go.
Crazy how Harrison Ford doesn't like Star Wars. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is really exciting watching these things, but this is just an updated version of a video from like 6 years ago, because it took him like 7 years to complete the whole book as a CGI film, and now he's re-releasing. This is just like a remastered version. So I have to admit, I am very excited to see how he does with Dark Force Rising, which is it's the sequel to Heir to the Empire, because I think it's just going to be much higher quality. I think it's going to be, this is great quality visually speaking, but the voice acting is a little, I don't mean this derogatorily. It is excellent for a fan film, but the potential is here to be so much better than a fan film. I genuinely believe this. I think if he can get the voice acting better, get the lip syncing a little bit better, he will be rivaling Disney Plus in terms of quality, just for the visuals and the quality of the production. The writing obviously is going to be baller because it's Timothy Zahn that wrote it all. And again, I mean this like inspiringly, like I'm inspired by this guy. I think he is super talented, but this is just a remastered version of an episode of a YouTube video that he made for Chapter 2 6 years ago. So I have high hopes, because he's starting on book 2 now, and that's probably going to be incredible. Like, that's probably going to be like almost rivaling Disney Plus in terms of quality. Has there ever been any horror-themed books in the Star Wars universe? Yes, 2 that I know of. 2 that I know of. There might be some obscure smaller books, but the most popular one is Death Troopers. And then the second one, there was a sequel to that book. I think it was called Red Harvest. Let's see. For a while, the audiobook for Death Troopers was on Spotify. I don't know if it still is. Yeah, so Death Troopers was it's well known as like the Star Wars horror book. What was the follow-up book called? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Red Harvest, and I think there were only 2. Here, I'll show you the cover. Let me go find it. Oh, I forgot they did a re-release for Legends. Okay, so this is the cover for the original Death Troopers. Pretty cool. You know, you got the Hook and the Stormtrooper, and they actually put blood on the cover, which is excellent. And this apparently is the Legends re-release where it's zombie Stormtroopers, if you couldn't tell, is what it is. Pretty cool, yeah. I haven't read all the way through either this one or Red Harvest, but my brother did, and he really liked them, so. All right, guys, I think that's everything I had signed up to react to today. I can't think of anything else where we need to react to. I would say if you're not in the Discord yet and there's stuff you want to see me react to, make sure you join and drop it in the Discord. Alternatively, if you just think of something on stream next Friday, just drop it in the chat while we're going, and we'll react to it like we did with Eric's great recommendation of the ZVP video. Insane. I see why that has 13 million views. Crazy levels of quality. I'll check IGN's channel and see if there's anything else for me to react to. Anything I missed. Because they're uploading shit like every hour. Oh, Star Wars Unlimited. I don't know what that... Oh, that's a card game. Is that like a... Oh, it's a real, like, physical card game. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's it. That looks like it. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Don't forget, we have the Lego Star Wars co-op stream with Carly. Co-op with Carly on Sunday. She's very excited about it. I'm very excited about it. You're going to want to tune in for that. I don't know what time of the day exactly we're doing it. Probably sometime in the afternoon, I imagine. And that'll be a lot of fun. We'll probably stream longer than I normally do, because I normally go for about an hour. That stream, we'll probably go a little bit longer on these Sunday co-op streams. Second Sight. What is this? Oh, this is an old game. I know what this is. I never played it, but I've heard a lot about it. This could be a good game to stream. Looks interesting. Yeah, I'm looking for games to stream for Halloween. Probably, we're getting close. Probably for the next 2 weeks, starting on Monday. I'll stream. I need to pick at least one, but it's Halloween time, so it's time to start streaming some horror games. Second Sight could be a good one. Looking at my notes here. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. As always, I very much appreciate you. Great, definitely one on your PS2 collection. Well, I don't have any PS2 games. All I have is emulation, but yeah. Again, Sunday stream, then probably a Monday stream as well. We'll do the co-op stream on Sunday. I'll pick a horror game, and we'll do some live streaming on it on Monday. Could make a dope video out of that game. Yeah, that's a good pick. We're just doing Bond probably for the rest of the year right now, but that is a good pick. I think that's it. Go check out my Tomorrow Never Dies video if you haven't watched it already. The World Is Not Enough video is in production. Will be coming out soon. Then it's probably nothing but Bond for the rest of the year. Quake, I don't know what I'm doing with it. It's on hiatus. I might finish it out next year. We'll see what happens. I need to do Quake 3 and 4 eventually, but I got to get these Bond games out before the next game before the First Light game comes out. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Much love. Can't wait to see you on Sunday for the Co-op with Carly stream. The first one. You're going to want to be there for the first one. So, all right, guys. We will talk when I see you next.